Sup boys and girl, and today then, in the Kingdom of Lindon campaign, we're going to be taking Hitaiglia, which is actually the Sindara name for the Misty Mountains, and we're up against Radzag. He comes with Warg bodyguards, he is a custom general, but other than that, he's got the usual kind of trash in here, but they've got wolves here, which are different to white wolves, I think. Or are they? I'm fairly sure they're white wolves as well. I think these are maybe a bit better. They've both got 4 hit points, but let's go in and smash them.
Attack! Brought up more
Unfortunately, it is quite misty on this fine morning or evening. I think it is the morning, because the previous two weather things, states, the 3 weather states before this one, it was either dark or it was raining. So this was the last one. And this is what we have to put up with. Now, they don't look like they don't look like they want to come towards us. So I'm going to go towards them and shoot them with Elrond. Well, their reinforcements are coming into range now. So let's shoot the archers. I think we'll probably be okay with Elrond staying there. Okay, and now all of you, as soon as you can, shoot the Warg bodyguards. That'll be fantastic, and you know what? Elrond as well, just shoot the Warg bodyguards. They're all, like, I think he could probably take a few shots from them. The Wargs are on the move, the Wargs are on the move! Shoot the Wargs! Shoot the Wargs! Oh, get out, don't go into melee just yet, come out of there. And we'll go into melee with these guys. And let's send them in as well. And you charge over there. That better not be Elrond. No, it's not. Okay, good. Right, just shoot the archers. And yeah, they're kind of going down. So you guys can stop. Also, don't fire at will, because you're rubbish, you are. So, yeah, Elrond's just shooting over there. You're kind of getting involved over there. Everyone here just go into melee there. Now, the thing is, the fact that they're all routing so quickly. Oh, and that is the general right there. He's going to go down at some point, I fancy. Is that we can't actually catch them. So, that is going to need to be a real issue. Right, you just shoot the general. Hopefully you can grab him. And hopefully they come back so we can actually kill them. Shoot, 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 shoot. There we go. Nice. Good stuff. Well, that is at least one part of the mission complete. But we have only killed 62%. We've only killed 62% and we basically won the battle. So the rest of you fellas, just shoot them. We just need to make sure that we just get enough of them, don't we? They just keep on running away, they do. But, oh, they're charging. Oh, they've got the wall! Oh, there's the wolves! I forgot about them. I did. Right, well, how about you stop firing then? Because we're going to actually need to fire them. Because they will beat us in melee, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, these guys are wolves, not like white wolves or anything. So they must be different. Or it's a different unit anyway. So let's send Elrond into melee over there. Like that. Archers shooting those that are fleeing. And these ones are shooting at the wolves. There's a lot of them, aren't they? And we might get some friendly fire. Ah, but they are now all running. So let's try and catch them at least, so we don't have to fight them again. And now everyone just shoot the wolves. They're going to be really fast. There's no way we can catch them. That is the best that we can do. We lost 64 men, but I'm not convinced that we've wiped. No, we definitely have killed enough of them. Hopefully we should now walk into an empty settlement. But we've seen this a few times where, in fact, the army wasn't wiped out when we thought it would have. So let's kill them all. And, oh, that looks like it's worked out quite well. Yeah, they've died. And there's one single unit, by the looks of it, coming by that mountain pass.
Yes.
In we go. And I'm just going to occupy. There's very little benefit to sacking, really. I mean, there's nothing in here anyway. It's a Khazad Eastern homeland once again. It's a stronghold. There's a mustering hall in here. How's the culture? It's only 3%. That's really going to hamper our efforts to continue expanding, because like you just can't expand very quickly due to that taking so long. Like how that's 2% per turn. Will we be able to improve that at all? Cultural establishment? No, we can't. That's the best one that we can get, so we can't get that. Although I suppose it's only 1% extra per turn. That is going to take a while. I think
Your orders, my lord.
now, of course, we actually border over here. We border Gram and the mountains of Gundabad, and then, of course, the Upper Anduin Vale. But we already bordered that anyway. So, but this is clear. And, of course, there's a lot of orcs over here. There are a lot of orcs. But I'm not totally fussed if they take in Bargathol. It's only making us 273. Of course, they are free now. It's 70% public order, so we shouldn't have an issue in actually holding that. Usually it's like only when it goes below 70% do you start getting the rioting and the like. And over here then, I think we could potentially go and attack the mountain men, but I am wary of stretching ourselves too thin. Something we absolutely can do is bring these 110 over here to bolster our forces. The 76 of you, I'd like to get you retrained, but I think the closest place to that you can do that is all the way over here, unless there's something over here. No, no, and no. I don't think Londyre can either. Oh, but we can get Eldar Mariners there. So, Lindon Longspearmen, they need to go back all the way to our capital. Oh, that's such a long way. Those 4 units, we'll join up like so, and then the Lindon Longspearmen, they're going to have a trek all the way back over here to Mithlond, because I would like them back. And the Eldar Mariners, I'm just going to make sure we hold on to both the armor and the experience by taking them to Londyre and retraining them separately there. These 8 Eldar horse archers that have been in Rivendell for quite a while, I'm going to send them out because I don't think we're going to be getting any stables for quite a while, but if we take them all the way to Mithlond, I mean, don't we have anywhere else that has a stable? Like, does this not have a stable? I think maybe Erun did, although I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure, but we're going to be taking that back next turn. And speaking of next turn, yeah, I'll just leave it for next turn. I think this army here in South Rhudaur is actually going to march north to west Rhudaur. Now, at some point, we will have to go back to East Rhudaur to make sure that the hillmen don't get a hold here. I think first we're going to go up that way, unless the Numenoreans actually take it. We'll move that way, take that, and then move east and take this. And hopefully they can keep moving in that direction. But for now, let's end the turn. The High Chieftain is dead of the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. That's interesting. It wasn't us. It was not us. I can say that with a hashtag fact. So, oh, maybe Grelin here. What's this? Grarheims. But perhaps that was the region that was just taken by Erun. I'd imagine that is exactly what just happened. South Rhudaur got the artist studio, so we're going to be getting some good stuff there. Okay, so
Yes, my lord.
we'll take these Sindar swordsmen. They can merge. Oh, it's 7 left. I should have maybe checked that.
Your order, my
But
lord.
you're all gonna go out immediately. It looks like the Numenoreans are also hot on the tails
We shall continue
of the
tomorrow.
hillmen, so we're going to go in that direction. And
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
yeah, you're rubbish, Governor.
Yes,
You
my
go
lord.
there as well.
Your
You'll
orders,
go along
yes,
with
my
the.
lord.
I don't think he's your brother, but he's a good leader. Finrod the Champion. We actually made some money. How do the finances look? Oh, they're not fantastic. Not fantastic at all.
I'm gonna stick you.
Oh, what has happened in Goblin Town? They absolutely hate us all of a sudden. I wonder if... Is there a spy in here? What's the unrest like? Cultural... There's 40% unrest there. I'd imagine there's someone's spy there. Oh.
With honor, we shall continue tomorrow.
There's no orcs around here. Right. Well, I'm going to move out of the town for one turn. Glorfindel, I think, is the only one that can actually hold public order there. So we're going to lose some of that population, but... there's not a whole lot else I can do. Get the town hall for the 5%, and there's a decent... Well, it's actually only 10% of that is cultural unrest. The rest is just unrest, and that is down to probably a spy being in there. We can't really reduce that other than getting public order buildings. So I think that's what we're going to have to do, really, and just wait then for this to mount up, and eventually then at least we'll get... Well, that'll only help us by 10%. And these fellas here, I don't know which way to send them, quite frankly. So we could send them down here. Well, there are 3 armies of orcs here. One must have gone somewhere. Well, we'll keep these guys with Glorfindel for now. I think we just don't have the finances currently. But I think we could call a Tolakan. We could call a Tolakan. Where's my guy? Right here. So these are the locations. None of these really strike me as a good location. Langheim's could be one. That is just there. That way we could ensure that we actually get it. I wonder if we actually would get a public order bonus like faction-wide, like Glory or something like you do in Med 2. But of course, then the other elves over here are quite close to that as well. Yeah, and Mount Gundabad. Oh, that's another one. I don't know which one is more useful to us. Perhaps Mount Gundabad? That's got a mine there. Langheim's doesn't. I think Mount Gundabad would be a better target. And that they're both held by the same faction, so it doesn't particularly matter. Because all these other regions are quite far south. And as we've seen, that doesn't really help us a lot. Because the Numenoreans seem to just rush it relentlessly. Well, they're so good at it. Yeah, you'll continue on your way, and then I think what we're going to do, actually, there's only really this one army here. Let's have a look if there's something else around here.
Approaching quietly.
Yeah, Athrad Angren. What do they have in here? Ridge Militia. Well, they're awful. They're pretty bad. Yeah, there's nothing really here that we couldn't beat. Oh, the king is here. Oh, but he's not very good. 11-23 on the offense and defense. I think we could definitely take Athrad Angren. I would like a few more units, though. Not particularly... Like, we don't need any more to take that. No, we really don't. We just need someone to come and govern this settlement, I think. Or to at least come and garrison it. So so that we can actually leave it. Oh, that's a very interesting track for you. So you're going in there, you're going to retrain, and then you fellas, you're coming this way. Right, let's go and take Erun back. I think we're probably okay to take it. What do they have in here again? It's been a while since I played this again. Azulada Mariners. Oh, that's going to be quite tricky. Oh, it's not going to be that difficult. They're heavily depleted. We just need to watch out for the catapult that we don't get hit by that.
Muster your courage, men.
Let's go and get our settlement back. Now, we do have the ladders, 2 sets of them, but I don't think we'll need them. It's just these Haradrim spearmen. And these do look really cool. I really do like them. They look fantastic. The only unit here that I'm a bit worried about is... where's the catapult? Is he right here? Oh, they put them in an awful spot there. We can get to them immediately. We'll just probably... we want to be wary that the general, of course, does not die. but our archers will be lethal in short range. So quickly, let's run them through the breach. General goes second, because we need to shut down those archers. Although, let's go and get the catapult, so we make sure we get that. General go next, then you fellas, and the archers, you guys will come in last. Although, it looks like they're running away. Well, at least we get rid of the catapult. If I could just see.
If we continue like this,
Go. Oh, well, they've left the crew. Or the crew have left the equipment, so that's not terrible. Right, General, you go there. Loose formation. Loose formation, you've got plenty of block chance. And then archers, if you'd like to come over here. Are you actually fighting someone? Oh, no, you're just getting shot at. Well, come over here. We'll use you to flank.
Smash the enemy.
Oh, they're oh, God. How can they can shoot us, but we can't shoot them. That's not very fair, is it? Right, well, we'll start sending in the melee infantry then, because, like, there's no point trying to do what I thought I was going to do. Let's just bog them down and rush them. So, get them. And you go and get the Azulada Mariners. I don't know, the double click just isn't working. Right, well, we don't need to be in loose formation. They're still firing. Get involved. Like that. Well, it doesn't necessarily matter if we take lots of losses, because this army isn't going to be really fighting again. At least not for a while. As long as the general doesn't die, it doesn't really matter. But shots in the back of them.
Badly bloodied. They have lost half
and we just want to make sure we don't get loads of friendly fire though still, because these guys are going to disperse then and become garrison units mainly. And with the captain going down, or the general, that was the last of them. Well, we lost a few, but yeah, the general just going in there, that's all we needed. And we retake Erun. It's just they've destroyed some of our things in here. I thought that they just occupied it, although looking at that, it does suggest that they did. I'm just perplexed as to how all these things are broken. Well, let's repair the minor city, I suppose. And do these give any other bonuses? Oh, yeah, look at that. See, we've got a stables here. Right, we'll get that. And the bowyer isn't massively needed, but we'll get the 10% law bonus, I think, from that. Well, let's just throw that in anyway. Like so. Mission expired. Yeah, we don't have any ships now.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, we've got Thalion over here. Oh, okay. Well, Thalion, you come over here.
With honor.
You can come and we'll send one of you out then to take Athrad Angren alongside some army, and you'll probably make it faster to Erunborn, I'd imagine. It's a much shorter distance. But again, I think that is everything for this turn. Let's move on. I don't know what I should really be doing with that diplomat, because we've already got trade rights. I haven't gone. Let's have a look through here. So we don't need anything from the Numenoreans. We don't need anything from them, because we're allied to them. Yeah. Lothlorien, we're neutral, as are we with Erungalan, but we've got trade rights with both of them, so yeah, I'm just kind of using this as a bit of a spy. Perhaps if you just... No, let's keep him there, just so we keep an eye on what they've got in here. Oh, Thranduil's gone somewhere. He's no longer in there. And Alassian. See, he's smart, 2% trade income and tax income. I'll take him. He's only 16, but I don't think generals really die in this. I don't know. Oh, we've got another mission, but 1,500 gold to go and get that back again. That's decent money, that is.
Combining forces.
But how long do we have to do that?
We
15
can go no
turns,
further,
yeah,
my
in
lord.
which case we're just going to keep on going for West Rhudaur.
Approaching
Look at that, they've got
quietly.
nothing in here but skirmishers, really. And look at that, yeah, see, white wolves. I'm thinking perhaps wolves are... No, 'cause we saw wolves being in an army of the Orcs of the Misty Mountains as well, so...
Approaching
Oh, that
quietly.
unit is just there.
Approaching
There's a lot of
quietly.
units in there, including some cave trolls, but they're not really anything to fear in this mod.
Approaching
Not
quietly.
quite as much.
Approaching quietly.
But let's have a look at... We'll go and have a look at Mount Gundabad, see what that's like over there before we proceed. And we did get some rioting over here. Camp Guard, Ballista Maker, and Art Gallery all got damage, but we saved our men, and that's the main thing. And look at that, when we go back in, we can now hold public order well. So we'll just put these... I mean, it did cost us money, but... Yeah, we could have maybe lost the general there, and that's not what you want. How's the public order over here? It's still 70%, is there? It's cultural unrest, a little bit. 15% of that. So that will eventually improve. But the rest is distance to capital, which... That's gonna be very tricky, because we are slowly moving further and further away, obviously, from over here. But... this is also where we make most of our money. This is like by far the best region. You don't really want to move it anywhere else. Certainly not like over here, because like these regions. The only other regions we could potentially put them in, I think, are these homeland regions of Ost-in-Edhil and Imladris. But both of these are currently, at least, not making a whole lot of money. Ost-in-Edhil could perhaps in the future, once it gets better roads and just becomes a bigger town. But as along with the regions around it, but it won't have the ports and things like that Mithlon does. So I don't think it's ever going to be better. But path blocked and construction report. Aha! This is good. Well, firstly, Elestarion got crop rotation, so that's growing nicely. Excellent. This is a very good region, I think. Repaired, and the other one was... Wait, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, Imladris got the Armourer. That is absolutely fantastic. So we can now upgrade melee weapons to have +1 attack, I assume. I don't think it will function for missile units, but if we look at these guys, now they're 7 and 16 coming out the shop. 7, 16, do we have any here? Now these guys have got experience, hence that. So they would have been 6 and 16. Yeah, so we could go and upgrade all of these guys. Obviously not these. Yeah, Lindar Archers being a missile unit, they don't get +1 melee weapon bonus. But we could get these guys. And I think, do they get armor bonuses yet? No, they don't. No, they only get an armor weapon bonus from the heavy armor, which is the final tier, and we'll get even more access to the Smiths of Eregion. And we can actually now train these guys. They cost 1,000 upkeep of 414 as well. That's a lot. Although it's not actually that much, is it? That isn't that much for what they are, because they're better than these guys, so they're cheaper. So it's worth getting them over these guys, clearly. And equally, well, let's just merge those, because we're never going to go and take them back to Mithlond. I think what we should also get, I think the mines in Hitaiglia, it's a bit sad that they didn't build them for us. Now, that's a lot of money that would just go to wastage. It wouldn't actually make that much money for us. It would make us hardly any. It's like 2/3 of it is going to waste. But potentially at some point we'll actually make more money again. But right now we're not. So they're still moving. I did just recruit a unit of Eldar Mariners to come into Harland. So we do actually get 3 units of free upkeep in there because it's a minor city. And I just realised we had... Oh, this is the guy that I just recruited.
Yes, my
Oh,
lord.
there's a land bridge here. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that's very useful to know, isn't it? But Alassian, what should we do with you? Well, at least for now, maybe just come to Harlond.
Yes.
Oh, it'll take you a turn
Making
to make it.
camp here.
But come to Harlond for a bit, because I think you could... Oh, I don't know. I think you should probably come over here, because... Oh, no. I think we're okay for generals over here. See, my idea was, if we do call a Tolakan on Langheims, we'll obviously need to keep Glorfindel and Elrond in here, because I don't think either of them can
Your
leave.
orders, my lord.
Well, no, not really. Neither of them can leave right now. Gildor actually could, and
Yes, my
he's
lord.
really not doing anything in there other than trying to save us money. Next term we'll have 3.4k. 3,400, that is enough to pay for about, half a stack though. Like, this army here probably costs about that. So I think we could potentially recruit some units in Imladris and then really scour this region of enemies. It just means that we can't really build anything. And we're already thinking of attacking the mountain men. Oh, we do get a lot of these. Oh, suitable husband. I don't really want him. I want someone that actually already has some traits, because a lot of them are just going to be governors, unfortunately, because that's kind of what we need right now. Right, so anything happening over here? There's minor amounts over here. They've still got their garrison over there. I'm not massively worried about anything coming this way, because we do have Elrond here with a host of archers that I think we could do a sally out battle with quite well. And yeah, see, they've got mines here, and I'd imagine they make a lot of money. We can't actually see. I don't want to go too close because I want to use that movement to check over here. But yeah, and we do have to worry about the hillmen, but they're not sending anyone out this way by the looks of it.
Yes, my lord.
How much movement do you have? You can make it back from there, right? What? Oh, that was awful. That was awful. There's like a ridge here that's blocking it. But I think it's time for Gildor to make a move. Perhaps we should come down here instead. Oh, there's just so many places that we should go, ideally. But let's get the smiths. And then we will need... Oh, wait. We'll get the most expensive units last. So we'll get both Lindar archers. And then we'll get them. And then those will all retrain at the same time. Yeah, so those will train. Then those will train in 2 turns. So that's 4 turns. So then we've got 2 more slots. Go for that. I think that's decent. And then we'll maybe take a few of these guys out as well. And that's going to be Gildor's army. And he's going to move somewhere. And I think actually we could even just call him on the Tolakan. And then that way we'll just grab a few units and we'll just move slowly. We don't want to use up all the movement to make sure that it takes us a few turns to get there. So we save a lot of money, hopefully. And then we can hopefully also get that public order bonus faction-wide, if that does indeed exist, because that will help us a lot. And they're all moving as they should. Al-Limir, which is one of those regions over there, is actually about to grow. Well, not really about to, but it's not too far off from becoming something more than just a lowly village. But I have now put in stables here in Imladris, just so we can get some cavalry, because that is like the next step for that. And how about... let's move this army in on West Rhudaur. Hopefully those Numenoreans help us if we do this. Now, what kind of town is... Oh, it's one of these, so... There'll be 3 entrances. Yeah. Let's get siege towers. I think 2 will suffice. We don't have loads of men to really go up on the walls. And then we'll get 2 rams. And then that will help us, kind of... Potentially we can come in on 2 different fronts with our archers mainly being the killers there once again. Wait, didn't you have 2 generals? Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, yeah, that would be no problem at all, considering that they've only got skirmishes. And that, again, is it for this turn. I do moan a little bit about the money. And also, just a quick throwback to the previous episode. I said that I think that there's probably not too much left in this campaign. I think that's incorrect of me to say. It just what I meant by that was that the victory is perhaps a lot closer than I first imagined it would be. There's certainly a lot left in this campaign, and I'm eager to see what is left. And I had a look at a guy called Izzy, his channel, where he has a Lothlorien campaign. If you're interested in that, you can go and have a gander at that. His name is IZZY. That's it. And I think he's on the 180. So he's about 100 turns ahead of me, and he had like a dragon attack him somewhere. That's what he mentioned. I must admit, I haven't watched the entire campaign because I don't want to watch other people's DCI campaigns just because I want it to be new to me when I play it. If you know what I mean. Like, at least somewhat. I don't want to know everything about this mod before I get to it. Like I know everything about DCI almost. Oh, but those guys, they can go in there, and then we can retrain them. And I'll do that at the end of the turn, just to make sure.
Yes,
and this is very pleasing to see. Ooh, the faction leader's over there. He's got a weird...
then your lives.
I don't even know what that is. He looks a bit like a snake there, but Warlord Razza there. But it's very nice that the Numenoreans are right here next to us, because I think we're not even going to wait for that second... ram, because we've got our allies here. The White Wolves will not save them, nor will any of this crap. I think, yeah, that is just their standard bodyguard, 9 attack, 21 defense, and yeah, this is going to go down so easily on the walls. And command this army in battle. Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Attack!
Here we are, and as you can tell, our allies are coming from over yonder, from over there. And for that reason, I made sure that rather than setting up over there, I set up over here just so that they get to us a bit sooner. What I learnt in the last time I fought in this kind of battle map was that you could absolutely shoot over from here and kill the folks that are hiding on the other side of that wall. So that's what we're going to do with our longest range variants there. And the rest of these guys, they're not going to be massively useful because they can't really get good shots on them. But perhaps if we just angle ourselves to there, then they can shoot those skirmishes. And I don't know. I don't think it's massively necessary for us to be perfect here, because as soon as we open...
The gate with a battering ram.
Oh, jeez. They took out a fair few of us there, didn't they? As soon as we knock down this gate, though, they'll be running over here. And by they, I mean our allies. So, you guys are in position. Shoot the skirmishers. We've got our secondary general here. Hopefully he doesn't take too many javelins. But as soon as he's in melee over here, they'll annihilate them. And then the Sindar swordsmen, we've seen what they can already do against that caliber of opponent. You fellas, can you shoot over here? Waiting for I can see the arrows. Oh, they're arcing. By the looks of it, some are actually hitting right there. But anyhow, we're onto the walls, and now the blood shall spill. Oh, I should have probably brought up some more men. How about the smiths? The smiths, where art thou, smiths? You there, you come and smack down this bodyguard, because I bet you'll absolutely wreck him. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Suddenly we just got a massive lag spike there, because I put it on ×6. Oh, it looks like they're running away. Christ, they've got a lot of units up here. Didn't even notice that. Aha, well, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Allies are going to be coming over here. I did put them on aggressive stance for what it's worth. I don't think it'll be massively worth anything. Right, mariners, get right up close to that door, gate, and then throw your javelins at the white wolves, because they're very susceptible to arrow fire. With only 2 armor. Right, go on. They sound like orcs though, don't they? Go on, throw them. Every hit is a kill, probably. And the Sindar swordsmen, they can have a bit of issues here on the walls fighting, because they just look very cool. Look at those swords. And over here, the general came up here. Ah, okay. Lindar Mariners, get in here, and then the smiths will send you up on the walls. Because I think we are better than them, aren't we? 1731.
We've captured the enemy's walls.
Oh yeah, it was 921. Yeah, we're definitely better than them. Right, just kill them. Hopefully you can do it. I believe in thou. Oh, they've got some archers over here. Just over here on this little hillock. Right, let's move the Sindar bowmen into position. Then we'll get some shots on them. Hopefully we get... I think that's clear. Right, let's see. I think I just... Oh, they're arcing. Oh, no! I think... Who's shooting them? Oh, it's the Rockbin archers there. But no, these guys are shooting pretty well. That's nice. So, hopefully they'll get taken out. But, yeah, our Lindar Mariners are not doing very well at all. Let's pull them out. Those white wolves are definitely something you want to take out in melee. Or with missile units, rather. Like, let the Numenoreans do it. Like, they'll be fine. Now, let's see if we can spot our general up here. Oh, he's there. He's not, like, the general, but he is the guy. He's the guy. I tell you what. Since they're pushing us back, we can just send in the smiths up the siege tower, I think. So if we just come up here like so. Yeah, the smiths will just come out right here. Right onto the ramparts here and smack him. And this is exactly what I want to see. Basically, all the Numenoreans, they're just charging on through there. Through the breach, and obviously these guys are going to die in melee very quickly. And, I mean, we could win this absolutely on our own, but if they want to help us, then let them help us. And in come the smiths. Go on, smash them with your hammers. Oh, that's... This isn't on fast forward, by the way. This is just what it looks like. Oh my god. Oh, we did lose one. But yeah, they just immediately killed so many of those Hillman dismounted bodyguard. Yowza. They are definite. I'd imagine they are probably up there as one of, if not the best, melee infantry. Melee infantry? Oh no, that does make sense. Yeah, best melee infantry in the game. And all of those archers that were here, well, we did kind of kill them all. I think the Numenoreans have kind of pushed in there and ruined our setup. So, I don't really know. We'll just send in a few archers just to shoot in the background. I'll tell you what, yeah, you two. I think you're the only ones that really need to go. And we'll bring you round over here. And how about we also bring in the actual general over here. Just in case those skirmishers start throwing things at us. But look at this. This is what you want to shoot into. Jeez, look at that. Oh, my days. I want to shoot into that. Well, let's have a look at these Numenoreans fighting away then. Got some Arthedain Hadrun in there. Interesting looking. They're like the Eldar Mariners, I think. They have some javelins in there. Well, they're not really, because they clearly have a spear. Well, they're spearmen, yeah. So they're not really. They're like between Lindar infantry and Eldar Mariners then. And the Hillmen skirmishers. Get that banner out my face. And who are those blue guys? Oh, the Smiths killed the general. Those blue guys, they're the Cardolan Magur. They look very cool. Heavy infantry. What are their stats? 11, 19. Solid. And Right, can you guys make it over here now then? Oh, you've kind of made it. Nice. Oh, they're sending some forces this way. Oh, there's a lot. Oh my god, they're sending a lot of forces this way. Right, Noldor bodyguard, you go in there. Oh, God. They better not all run away now, because we've only just got into position, and we've only got really our general here to save us. Right, shoot them, and you just shoot in. Yeah, just shoot in there. I think we'll be okay. Oh yeah, mass murder and death, and we could really do with some more men over here, couldn't we? I'll tell you what, Smiths, you get over here. Yeah, you're still fresh somehow, and we'll bring in you guys as well. Just come up to there for now, and the cavalry. They do look just so cool.
They have lost half their
Like,
men.
our whole roster just looks fantastic. I can't wait until we can get all of our armies having just these, like, Eldarinway, Noldor units like that. Because they just look so cool. And now we've basically annihilated all of those that were shooting at us. So now just fire into that. I think you're okay to do so. Oh, we've used up all of our missiles, unfortunately. Well, I'll tell you what. Well, the volunteer archers, they can still shoot. Right. General, you get involved in there. Smack him. And whilst the volunteer archers are still going to shoot into the back there, yeah, I think we'll have enough here. We don't need to actually bring any more folks over here. Although we have, because we've got our Eldar horse archers here shooting into the back. They can't shoot that far, but... or maybe they can. We'll just move these guys around. Or, better yet, bring these folks over here. I forgot we had them. We'll run them up over here. And hopefully then this guy... I mean, there's no way he's going to die to hillman skirmishes though, is there? Like, come on, let's be real. Well, we can have a look at that. This is on 2x speed. I apologise for that. 1x speed just takes very long with these large-scale battles. But our general is safe and sound back there. It is just these guys. Right, let's send in the Smiths. Do you have any special abilities? No, we don't.
Control of the city.
Yeah, this is a done deal. Good stuff. Well,
This is a clear victory.
that really was a clear victory. We lost 65. I reckon the volunteer spearmen, or volunteer archers, sorry, easily got the most kills. I'm talking, I'm going to say 300 kills. 293. Well, plus minus 7. Plus minus 7. Good stuff. And down they go. Thanks for the help, Numenoreans. Really appreciate it. You may or may not get this region. I don't know yet. 802, though. That's decent income, I'd say. Or 711. I wonder why that is. Does it have a lot of local trade resource, whatever that is? I don't know why it's making so much money. Like South Rhudaur, I understand why that's making money. It's because it's got the roads, but it doesn't actually have any trade resources. And neither does Imladris, for that matter. Although, no, it does have furs, but it's a castle, so it's only making 732. There aren't that many resources around here. In fact, that is probably something that I should be paying attention to more. Like, as you can see, wool is good. Village is very good. And I think, is that, if I just look in here, I think that is what you would call a local trade resource in there. So there must be a village about here somewhere. But look at this territory we've just acquired. It's very nice. It is, of course, an Arnorian, homeland. But I think we've seen the capability of the Numenoreans, and they are somewhat lacking. I think for now we're going to hold on to it because we like the money, but only if we can actually hold on to it. Because if there's if it costs us more to keep on to the settlement and we have to garrison it with lots of troops, then it's not worth holding on to it. But we do have these two generals here, so we can probably move out fairly quickly. Now, Wait, how big is
To
that?
address
Oh, it's
me
very
is to
small.
court death,
North
knave.
Arthedain is indeed held by the Numenoreans, so the next frontier place
Approaching
for us to... Oh,
quietly.
look at that. They're coming all the way up to Khan Dum already. But Graham is here, and... Oh, it's just a large town. I was hoping for a city. Is this... This is a different settlement over here, and they've got mines there. And I do like some mines. I do like the mines. They make some money. We need the money. And of course, Gil-Galad is back here in South Rhudaur, because he's the only one that can... If I take him out...
Your orders, my
Oh
lord.
no, they don't mind it so much. I wonder why that is. Oh, the host of the West culture is going up. I'm going to leave him in there for a bit longer though.
Yes, my
Oh.
lord.
The Hitaiglia, we can get a garrison's quarters here. That will actually improve law by 5%. I'm pretty sure we don't have it. Oh. Oh, do you know what? It's just wait, how long have we had in Vargathol? I'm pretty sure that we can build a garrison's quarter. Or am I just... Oh no, I can't remember. We just must not have had the money. It's getting late. I can't even talk. Oh, I hope someone finds this somewhat intelligible speech and commentary still somewhat enjoyable. But I think we could definitely improve that law, but it just costs so much money. I don't want to invest that much money into this region. I think if we get Dirt Rose, that'll be it. We can't really get anything in Goblin Town. And to be honest, Hitaiglia, whilst yes, it is a slightly better region than in Bargathol, we don't have the culture there anyway to improve on that. Let's get a town hall in South Rhudaur. Rhudaur. Keep saying it, don't I? Right, you're moving this direction. Why did you stop? You can't stop. Never stop. And you're going in that direction. Did we, or did we not? It looks like we did. Repair the stables. That's good. We do need kind of a semi-mobile force over there, really, to take care of any invasions. Like these regions over here, they're
Yes, my lord.
pretty well defended, certainly right now. If one of those stacks appears, I don't think they'll come to Elosterion. Oh no, they maybe would. Oh, that would be bad. How many free... Oh, you can get another free unit there. Or get the Eldar Mariners then. We've got... Well, that's all of our money. Because we obviously don't want to lose those settlements. But Haga... Yeah, we're still waiting on things to come. So, let's move on to the 83rd turn. This... Oh, look. See, just when I was talking about trade resources, wine in Argond... That does seem very important indeed. And we're still making money. That's good to see. And how is it looking in Imladris with the army that's forming? So we have acquired 2 units. The next 2 batches, or batches on its way. So we've got another 4 turns before we can march out with that. Right. Lothlorien likes us a little bit more. We are now amiable. And what are you doing?
I am a warrior, not
I mean,
an
we can
emissary,
beat
my
that army, I think, if they do attack us. How did you know that where I was going to attack you? Do they still have that very large army over here? Because they had one just here in front of Aglarond. No, it's gone. Perhaps it was beaten by all these roving bands of Numenoreans. I think those Roquen spearmen are quite good. I can't remember. Or, I don't know. They look kind of similar to the Ohtar. Oh, they've got so many cool looking units, don't they? But anyway, one thing I absolutely did forget to do is to retrain these Eldar Mariners over there. I'll hopefully remember to do that in this turn. But let's keep a lookout over here. So they've got a healthy army over there. Snow Trolls. 6 hit points, 20 armor. That'll be quite a challenge for us. The only anti-armor unit we've got are the Smiths of Eregion. So, I don't know how I feel about going up against that. Do we get any siege? Because siege equipment is very good. Oh, ballast maker, yeah. So I'd imagine that is largely the same as any other ballista, like in DAC. I can't imagine that they change a whole lot. And then we get catapults, yeah. And catapults, just to check again. Yeah, they seem pretty standard. So I think a ballista would go quite well with an army going up against trolls, but that's something that we just haven't got round to doing yet. Let's keep checking over here. Nothing's coming our way at all. Oh, it's just, what should we do? I think that, unfortunately, we just have to kind of suck it up for now. We can't do everything that we would like. Do we not have money to... Oh, that's not a money issue. It's just they don't have them in the recruitment pool issue. It's just a slightly slower paced mod. You can't go rushing in there. I mean, it isn't, I would say, a slower paced mod. I'd say it is very, like, compared to DAC, like, I'm moving through turns a lot faster. You don't have things like Mason's Guild Houses that slow you down. I wonder if one of the other factions are going to call a Tolakan before me. I just need to wait a few more turns to actually get those units to then call it, I think. So, the army of the mountain men did actually attack us there. Which is very inconsiderate of them. But if you look at what they've got in there, or in this army, I think, yeah, there's like very little that we need to be worried about. Those sworn fighters, though, I don't think they're the same as sworn nobles. I'd imagine these guys have swords and not armor piercing. These two are the only ones that we should really be worried about. And Zara, that looks a bit like... He almost looks like Renly Baratheon. They're pretty decent. What do we have in here again? Yep, so Lindon Longspearmen hold the line along with the volunteer spears. We've got armor piercing as well. And then just pepper them with a lot of arrow fire. Although we don't have loads. We've got 3, 4... Yeah, if they come and attack us, we'll beat them. But I think I will...
Let us settle matters on the field of battle.
I think I will wait for them to attack us. They've got 4 rams there. It looks like they're going to come in. Although 4 rams, that's quite a lot. West Rhudaur got the artist studio. It's probably worth getting this immediately after. But I was just thinking over the end turn that... having an army of this size in here doing nothing is a crime. So I'm going to move out. Oh, they don't like that at all.
Yes,
maybe Finrod needs to stay behind. Yeah, he does.
Yes, my lord.
Well, we don't need all of these to go back there. East Rhudaur probably doesn't have a huge force. So we'll leave behind... I think 4 archers is enough, and then we'll just leave the 30 of them. I don't foresee us getting attacked, to be honest.
Then your lives.
But if we do, I'll also give them the long spears. So our men that are marching forth, there's only really 1, 2... 3, 4... Nah, that's fine, that's fine. As long as we don't get attacked, I suppose, by a massive army, we'll be okay. So pop to Watchtower there, we can see a bit better, and then we're going to go in over here. I don't think I'll sell it back to the Numenoreans, now I've seen how good they are at holding on. Or rather, they didn't get garrison, that was the issue, wasn't it? Yeah, absolutely. So, what's it looking like over here? Yeah, it's going very slowly, but it is going. And the Men of the Mountains have actually helped us out a little bit there. Cause I mean, well, not really, because we were going to attack them, but we can pull. Yeah, we were going to attack them, but it's always better to be on the front foot. But regardless, once we take that army out, and I think Zara was the very large army. He was at the head of that army. So that is that very large army. What I'm trying to say is they haven't got a whole lot left. So after we take that out, then we can march on Atrad Angren. And whatever is beyond, I have no idea. But I think... Oh, no. Okay, so they do hold the region of Harrowdale and Dunharrow itself. But there's another region just here, which is called Snoria. And that is held by the Numenoreans. But there's 2 regions here, certainly, that we can pick off.
Yes, my lord.
And also then,
Yes.
out of Buruk, we actually had Gwetherin
Oh,
Dolian,
my
who's
lord.
been there. He's not making us lots of money in there, and neither is he providing a huge public order bonus, so I didn't look at the growth, but I just took him out
Yes, my
because
lord.
we could use his unit.
Your
But
orders,
check out
my
that
lord.
difference in
Yes, my
movement
lord.
range. Like, he's
Making
really,
camp here.
really bad
Your orders,
in
my
comparison. This is also a pretty good time, maybe, to send back these Noldor spearmen and get them retrained. So that is what I'm going to do, because they're not really doing anything right there at this moment. And we'll send... Well, I don't really know if they should really come back here. It's a bit of a... It's not very good to have them here for garrison duties. I think what we should really be doing is just recruiting Lindar infantry for that purpose. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pop a few in there. And what do we have in here? Oh, there's already one in there. Yeah, like those Lindar archers, they're not really needed to be in there. Oh, that still needs to... Oh, we still need... Oh, we don't have an artist studio here. Oh, that's a shame. So that's going to take quite a long time before that becomes free. But Erunborn is... it's growing nicely. I just don't want to move these guys out yet. Oh, and... Oh, it doesn't look like it's a question of money why we can't retrain them. It's just they're not in the pool again. So how about we give it... I think we can give it another end turn. We've certainly
Yes,
got
my
time for
lord.
that. And let's see what happens over here. Lothlorien looks like it's going for Amongastal. Oh, that sounds like there's an invasion. Oh, successful invasion. East-North-Gilead. Oh, I didn't know there was an invasion. That looks like Rune Confederacy. Doesn't actually say, does it? Oh wait, I can look like this. Oh no, I can't. But I think that is the flag of Rune. I mean, I could just look like via this. Yeah, that is the same. Wait, just to confirm. Yeah, interesting. Well, the Numenoreans will probably get that back on their own. Gobel Minhiriath, yep, that did also get the artist studio, because I noticed that that didn't have it, and it's soon going to upgrade, so it's useful certainly to have that, because that public order will soon go out of control, and that's got quite a lot to grow as well, but all these buildings cost a lot of money, don't they?
You are weaker than I.
Oh, we can't yet go. We
Lord.
can't go for East Rhudaur because they certainly look like they're coming towards West Rhudaur. And even though I did leave that garrison in there, I'm not
Yes,
comfortable
my
with
lord.
leaving them alone like that.
Battle.
So, oh, we've got some Numenoreans here somewhere.
We shall
1,403 men. I mean, that would not be a good idea. But we're going to just take out some wolves, white wolves. And then Warlord Raza, oh, and some snow trolls. What is your unit? Oh, you're both the same. I'm pretty sure I've had a look. Oh, God. I'm pretty sure I looked at you both already. Yeah, you're both the same. And some Angmar Housecarls. I nearly said Hustcarls. Right, let's take him out. No idea where our ally is. Okay, well, I did just actually fight this battle. And I don't know what it was, but it did crash just about as when one of these white wolf units was charging my line and it crashed. So I don't know what it was, but I'm going to try and fight this battle again at the start of the next episode. We're about an hour in, so I think this is a good time to stop anyway. And as you can see, over the course of the last turn as well, I thought I'd mention, Zara actually moved away, and we were able to bring in those generals that we were marching over here. So we'll also be then moving out with this army towards Athrad Angren next time. So I hope you can join me for that. Like and subscribe because it helps me out. And it just lets me know that you're enjoying this content. So thank you very much for watching. I am Game with Gandalf. I hope you have a good day. Good day.